Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Julian with me. We just lost 1-0 to Liverpool here at Anfield. You just said to me that you're really upset.
Yeah, I am really upset, but sometimes you have to separate feelings from facts.
And what was the facts then from today? Because it's hard as a football fan to separate feelings and facts because we're so invested in this club.
Yeah, well, as I said, the feelings are, I'm upset. I'm angry. When I came out, Liverpool fans tried to make me feel better, gave me some money.
They gave you money? What, why? How? What?
Well, two things I'd like them to improve on when they give me money. Number one, not just 10p's, I'd rather pounds. And number two, please don't throw it at my head.
Did they hit or?
I'm quite fast. I'm practicing dodging things.
Yeah,
I'll be
fair.
dodging punches soon, but I did dodge it. But that didn't really cheer me up.
And you kept the 10p's. I didn't realise. I thought you'd.
I kept them as evidence, but I will be investing them wisely.
All right. Well, so apart from the Liverpool fans, I was going to say gifting you money, but obviously I don't think they were meaning to let you keep the money. Thinking about aiming for your head, like you said. The feeling of upsetness, but then what are the facts of today apart from you being 10, 20p richer?
The facts are, you take away the way that we feel, and obviously as football fans we've come this way, we dream of coming here, of winning. We haven't won here since 2012.
Correct.
That would be 13 years. And I didn't even come here in 2012. I can't actually remember the last time I saw Arsenal win here.
1989 is one that doesn't leave your memory, but it couldn't have been that long ago.
No, I came in 1991. But the point is, I'm very, very disappointed that we lost. But the facts are, this wasn't a bad performance. The facts are, for me, that very little was done wrong. People have criticised the setup, the players that were in. Mourinho comes in, it was a little bit negative.
Did you agree with that?
Yeah, I did agree with that. I had a bit of a set-to with Lee before the game, and he was very disappointed, saying it's very negative. But it depends if you call defensive negative. Now, the reality of this place is, and I find this difficult to say, is that Liverpool are champions. They are the champions. Yeah. And to come here and play open football would be very, very naive, and we could end up coming here and seeing a result like we've had quite a few of over the last few years and get absolutely spanked. So there was absolutely no reason not to play the way he did. And the way that he played, it fitted the occasion. Yeah. It fitted the occasion, and everything was going very, very well. I didn't have any issues with how we played. I actually thought we were the better team.
But did we look like we was going to score? Because I agree with you. I think we was in control, but did we ever look like we was going to score? Which is the real main crux of this question, because of what you're trying to get at. Because you're right. I think we was in control, set up right, and if we won the game, no one would be talking about how we set up. But did we ever look like we was going to score?
Well, we had, I think, about 8 corners. Yeah. And at corners, we've got the best record at corners of any other team in the league. What have we, 33 corner goals in the last 2 to 3 seasons?
I know we're at the top of that, top of that table.
Yeah, we're the top of that table, and we managed to force that position. But it just didn't work out for us. The other part of it is, and I don't think anyone's come out and said this, is that Liverpool this season, and I'm going to say it, have been very, very lucky. Very lucky. Everything has gone their way.
In what are you saying? Refereeing wise? Are you saying playing wise? Are you saying luck, just where the ball has landed something? What would you define they're getting lucky by?
But lucky that they're not playing particularly well. They're playing against teams that are competing very well with them, and in the last few minutes they managed to nick in goals. The refereeing today...
Is that a sign of a champion?
Yes, it is a sign of a champion. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but eventually luck runs out, and unfortunately today the luck has continued for them. I mean, that free kick, people have been criticising Ray. I've played in goal before. There is no saving that. There really isn't. He's got to position himself where he positions himself. If he goes more towards that post, it goes more in that corner.
Yeah, we saw Rice today against Real Madrid, yeah.
Yeah, it hit the post, it went in. It was, when I talk about luck, if it had been literally an inch a little bit further, it hits the post and comes out. Instead, probably less than an inch. We love that line. Arsene
Life is-
Wenger's life is about millimetres.
Yeah.
The millimetres today went for Liverpool, it didn't go for Arsenal. There was a few occasions when the referee could have called things differently. I felt there could have been a penalty for Arsenal, and I think everyone else missed it. I didn't actually see it at the time. My father.
Shock.
Yeah. Well, look, where we're sat,
Yeah, you couldn't.
you couldn't see it. But my father reliably tells me that Arsenal had a stonewall penalty for handball when Van Dijk handballed it in the second half. Everyone missed that, apart from my dad. The referee missed it. Again, these things could completely go the other way. It's just, it hasn't gone for us today. But everything else, the setup, look at, we've always been concerned about Saka's hamstrings. Saka's hamstring goes, that's the end of the season. Saka's hamstring's gone now. What we've seen is a fantastic performance by Saka's understudy. That's a good thing. That's a fact. Not one player on that pitch for Arsenal, for me, had a bad game. They were all great. Another day we come here and win. It's still early in the season.
Yep.
We've not lost the league. No one's come out here feeling we've lost the league. Yes, Liverpool have got a slight advantage here, and that's all it is, a slight advantage.